Hey there, welcome to Product Marketing Maestros, Tales from the Front Lines. I'm your host, Nitin Kartik. As the author of the Amazon bestseller Product Marketing Wisdom, I've always found that real-world case studies are the true litmus test for the effectiveness of any product marketing strategy. And that is why in this show, we dive into the minds of industry titans, as well as rising stars, unpacking their expertise in action-packed episodes that showcase the power of product marketing through real-world case studies. And today, my friends, we are joined by product marketing maestro, Sedall Asante. Sedall is a product marketing lead at Aptos Labs, where he leads go-to-market strategy across core blockchain products, helping developers, institutions, and consumers unlock real-world applications of cutting-edge technology. Previously, he spent over 3 years at Coinbase as a senior product marketing manager, driving institutional marketing for custody and staking solutions across clients, including asset managers, hedge funds, and banks. Sedall also brings nearly a decade of experience at JP Morgan Chase as VP in product marketing and account management. He holds a BS in psychology from the University of Illinois at Chicago. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Sedall Asante. Sedall, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Nitin. That was a great introduction. That might be one of the best introductions I had. I actually might need you to intro me on all my calls. But in all seriousness, excited to be here. I always believe that product marketing is about creating clarity where there's confusion and also building momentum when there's friction. So looking forward to sharing a story where we did exactly that.
Absolutely fabulous. I'm excited. I got a good feeling this is going to be a great episode. So, Sedall, we'll pick a situation from your experience and we'll share that with the audience using the ABC framework. So we'll talk about the antecedents, the prior challenges. We'll talk about the behaviors, what were some of the actions that you took, and we'll talk about the conclusion, how things played out. So with that, Sedall, pick a situation from your experience and tell us what were the antecedents, what were the prior challenges?
Yeah. So one example that comes to mind is the launch of our institutional self-custodial wallet during my time at Coinbase. And so a little bit about the product itself. It gave institutional clients the ability to securely manage their own digital assets while being able to access on-chain applications directly. And so previous to that, Coinbase did all of this on behalf of their clients. So we had set a goal of activating 75 clients, but unfortunately, we only had 23 active clients through roughly, I'll say about 2 quarters. So obviously the adoption was far lower than what we expected and hoped for. As the lead PMM, I was responsible for identifying the gaps in client adoption and reigniting usage.
Beautiful. I'm sure, Sedall, so many people in the audience may be struggling with similar challenges. So I love that. So thank you for laying out the antecedents. Now, Sedall, let's talk about the behaviors, right? So tell us, how did these challenges guide the actions that you took?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I'll start by saying this. I'm a firm believer that you always start with the client, and that'll give you feedback that informs product roadmap and informs your messaging. And so that's exactly what I did here. I ran a series of client interviews, not just with clients who signed up but remained inactive, but also power users where, I could uncover success stories and build case studies. And there were 2 big insights that emerged. One was many of the clients wanted critical features that we hadn't yet prioritized on our roadmap. And one of the major missing pieces, if you're familiar with crypto, is Solana support. And then from our power users, we're also seeing real benefits. They had stories that were, truly amazing, but their stories had just been left untold. And so what I pivoted and doing in our go-to-market strategy is I worked with our product team to prioritize critical features and address common blockers. In parallel, we also built case studies around these success stories, refreshed our sales materials, refreshed our website with these case studies, but also sharpened our product narrative to lean heavily into what the users valued most. I think we were really using a product narrative and a messaging that really wasn't speaking to our clients enough. And so we wanted to resharpen that, reposition it, and really speak to the clients.
Beautiful. Speaking to clients, ultimately that's, I think, what brings out the best effective solutions to the challenges. So I love that. So thank you, Sedall. Now, Sedall, bring it home, right? So tell us about the conclusion. How did the situation play out for you?
Yeah, for me, the results were dramatic. I think within 2 quarters, of this revamp go-to-market, the activation jumped from 23 clients, like I mentioned, to 115. And so these different case studies that became, one of our strongest proof points, not only helping us activate new clients, but also boosting their confidence to upsell and have these conversations across our custody and staking offerings. Most importantly, it reinforced the value of product marketing as a growth lever. I think a lot of times, product marketers, we are sitting there and really banging our fists on the desk and showing our value. And a lot of times it's not seen right away, but this shows it when you're working in partnership with the clients, you're working in partnership with product and all different teams, really showing what the value that true product marketing can do. By listening closely to clients, reframe the narrative, aligning product priorities with market needs and client needs, we turn what looked like a stalled product into one of our most credible product offerings.
Wow, look at that. I love that. It's like when a story comes together and you're able to blow the results out of the water, absolutely fabulous. So thank you, Sedall, for telling us about that. Now, Sedall, if people wanted to learn more about you and what's next for you, where can they do that?
Yeah. You can find me on LinkedIn or Twitter at Sedall Asante. I'm always happy to connect and share ideas and connect with people and learn from others as well. And what's next for me is just continue to build go-to-market strategies that expand real-world utility for crypto to everyone from retail users like me and you to large institutional investors as well.
Beautiful. I absolutely love that. So thank you, Sedall. So folks, there you have it. Please reach out to Sedall for more insights. And for even more insights, check out my Amazon bestseller, Product Marketing Wisdom, at productmarketingwisdom.com. And see you next time on Product Marketing Maestros.